A fresh round of negotiations between the Yemeni government and Houthi representatives began Sunday in Muscat, focusing on the exchange of prisoners and detainees. The talks, held under the auspices of the United Nations and the International Committee of the Red Cross, aim to address the ongoing humanitarian crisis surrounding prisoners in the conflict-ridden nation. This report has more details.
The Yemenis are hoping that the current round of talks between the Yemeni government and the Houthi militia, which began on Sunday, will lead to moving the wheel of peace again, half a year after the Houthis failed to sign the peace map announced by the United Nations. The current round of talks will be limited to examining the issue of prisoners and detainees, but if it succeeds, as many hope, it will constitute an impetus for the peace process, which has faltered due to the militia's intransigence and its adoption of attacks on shipping traffic in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. Oman's new round of talks has a special importance. It comes after a long period of faltering in the prisoner exchange file as a result of the Houthis retreating from their commitments each time of revealing the fate of all abductees and prisoners. While the government sticks to the necessity of implementing all commitments and linked participation in any talks to that, it received presidential instructions to go to the Omani capital Muscat for talks. Yemen as a whole is experiencing a state of frustration as a result of the uncertain peace process, with its economic and humanitarian aspects, especially the payment of salaries to employees in Houthi-controlled areas, which have been cut off for 8 years. However, the success of the efforts made recently, which led to the opening of the road linking Al Hawban suburb to the center of the city of Taiz and the opening of Ma'rib Al-Bayda Sana'a road, revived hopes for peace and increased confidence in the ability of the mediators to achieve a new breakthrough in this crisis.